pressure continues to drop, and it's moving into the Gulf of Mexico, which is basically a bathtub of fuel for hurricanes. The warm waters, it helps them to intensify. So I'm Kalee Dionne, and this is The Rundown. Did I get you? And this could be the strongest storm that the Florida Panhandle has ever seen. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that because that is the reality. And you can see it's like stairs stepping up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and woohoo, look at that as we go into Saturday and Sunday. And the Gulf of Mexico is basically a bathtub of fuel for these storms. It's like a steroid shot. We have three big stories in regards to the weather. We have the chance for storms, severe weather later, wind advisory, and a temperature, wide range of temperatures. So we'll start with the rain. We've had a few thunderstorms this morning. Right now, though, we are now in a break from any showers and thunderstorms. Now, as we go through the rest of the day today, for the most part, we're going to be dry until this line of showers and thunderstorms develops off to the west and moves in along the actual cold front. The storm system itself still well off to the west of us, and this is going to take through the day Friday before it finally moves out. It's a 3-day storm system that's going to continue to march its way to the east. So if we look here at our stormcast, timing this out, yes, we could see a few showers or even a few thunderstorms out ahead of the main line, but the main line is where we're seeing that chance for strong to severe storms, and that's going to move in to the western edge of the viewing area right around 7:30, 8 o'clock, marching toward the lake by 9, 10 o'clock, and then will continue to slowly make its way into northwest Indiana after midnight and into early Friday morning, completely moving out by about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday. The time frame later this evening is where we're highlighted by the Storm Prediction Center for a marginal and slight risk. So some of us are in the marginal, which is only an isolated severe storm or two, but then the slight risk, which most of us are in, scattered severe thunderstorms possible. That's why you need to be on alert, and that's for the evening thunderstorms. So if you look outside and think, Kalee, what are you talking about? It's later on. Here's a look at who's in what. Marginal risk for the northern edge and into southern Wisconsin and for northwest Indiana. Good news for you in northwest Indiana. A lot of this is going to be early tomorrow morning. Loss of daytime heating. That helps some of those thunderstorms to weaken. For spots like DeKalb, Romeoville, Kankakee over to Ottawa, right along the state line there, in the slight risk, which is those scattered severe storms. So what kind of storm threat are we looking at? Damaging winds is going to be the highest threat. These storms are really going to be moving 50 to 60 miles per hour because of those winds, and not only at the surface but in the upper levels really moving. Hail, lightning, heavy rainfall, a moderate risk there, and tornado threat is low. It's not non-existent, but it is low. Flooding is not too much of a concern, but we are going to see anywhere from a ½ inch to 8/10 of an inch of rainfall from tonight's showers and thunderstorms that move through. All right, on to the next one. Wind advisory. Boy, are those winds moving. As soon as you step outside, you can feel it. Orange color, those are the counties in the wind advisory. Lakeshore flood advisory for Cook and Lake counties, and that's because these winds are straight out of the east. So it's pushing all of those waves up against the lakeshore, and they're pretty to look at, but please step back and don't go anywhere near the lakeshore today. 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts, up to 40 in some locations. This is going to continue through the life of this storm system. The tighter the pressure gradient with an area of low pressure, the faster the wind speeds are going to be. So until this moves off to the east going into Friday, we're going to hang on to 20 to 25, even 30 mile per hour wind gusts. So it's going to be windy. And then the temperatures. Here we go. 39 degrees in Rockford to 55 in Kankakee, Gary 55, 47 at Midway Airport right now. This is going to be a story throughout the entire day. What's happening is the warm front is lifting north. However far that warm front gets, which is going to take most of the day to lift to the north, the warm sector is going to warm up into the mids to upper 70s. So it's Kankakee, northwest Indiana, Gary 65, Valparaiso right around 75. Then as we go into the evening, as it still is warming up, 60 at 11 o'clock in the evening at O'Hare Airport. Then that cold front will move through and move out, and it'll be cooler tomorrow. 53 degrees throughout the afternoon hours, still windy, of course. 54 as we go into the day on Saturday, dry, but the next storm system moves in Sunday, rain, snow, and then another storm system for next week. So very active.
Very active. All right, thanks so much, Kalee.
I'm Kalee Dionne, and this is The Rundown. Did I get you? Bear down, Chicago Bears. I don't know what else is this weekend. These Chicago bathrooms made the top 10 for America's Best Restroom Contest. Can I take a bathroom break? So that's all for this week. We'll see you next Friday on The Rundown.